Level 1 is done. 5 pigs became 5 months of lessons. And somewhere in the middle of it, you became a farmer. So now you do what every farmer does after surviving level 1. You scale up. 28 pigs. Not 5, 28. On paper, it sounds simple. More pigs means more meat, more sales, more money. But nobody tells you the truth about level 2. It's not 5 times harder. It's the kind of hard that shows up in your bank account before it shows up anywhere else. Because this time, the mistakes aren't embarrassing. They're expensive. The first thing you learn is that 28 pigs don't fit in a 5-pig pen. So you build a bigger structure, more fencing, more feeders. And bigger structures need bigger money. You take a loan, not a huge one, just enough to feel serious about it. For the first time, this isn't a hobby with pigs in it. It's a business with your name attached to a debt. You tell yourself it's fine. It's an investment. The pigs will pay it back. You just need them to survive long enough to do that. There's one small comfort. 28 pigs are loud enough that you never have to wonder if something's wrong. You'll know. The whole street will know. Then the money starts moving differently. In level 1, feed was just another expense. In level 2, feed becomes the biggest number in your budget. 28 mouths eat a lot more than 5. And feed prices don't care about your business plan. One month, prices are manageable. The next month, the same bag costs more. And your profit quietly shrinks without you doing anything wrong. You start doing math you never expected to do. Cost per pig, cost per week, break-even weight. Somewhere along the way, you stop being just a farmer. You become an accountant who happens to smell like a farm. Then scaling starts breaking things you never knew could break. With 5 pigs, watching them was easy. You knew each one, their habits, their sounds. With 28, you can't watch everyone at once. And pigs know how to use that. One morning, you notice the water isn't flowing properly. By the time you find the blocked pipe, half the pen has gone thirsty for hours. Nobody warned you that plumbing would become part of pig farming. Then the feeding system you built to save time jams on day 3. You spend an hour fixing something that was supposed to save you an hour. That's the hidden cost of scaling. It's not just more animals, it's more systems. And every system you add is one more thing that can fail when you're not looking. You also learn something about pigs that nobody mentions. Give a pig the choice between a full feeding trough and a weak spot in the fence, and it'll investigate the fence first. Curiosity, it turns out, doesn't disappear just because the farm gets bigger. Then, just when everything finally starts working, farming reminds you who's really in charge. One pig stops eating. You tell yourself it's nothing. Pigs skip meals sometimes. The next day, 2 more start acting strange. Suddenly, you're not thinking about profit anymore. You're thinking about how fast illness can spread through 28 animals living close together. You call anyone who knows more than you. You isolate the sick pigs. You disinfect everything you can reach. For 3 days, you barely sleep. Because in level 1, losing 1 pig was heartbreaking. In level 2, losing pigs means watching money disappear while you're still paying off a loan. For the first time, farming stops feeling exciting. It starts feeling real. This is the part nobody posts on social media. Not the smiling farmer posing beside healthy pigs. The farmer standing alone at midnight, checking animals that can't tell him what's wrong. The constant calculations running through your mind. If this goes badly, it's not just disappointment, it's debt. Some nights you wonder if scaling up too soon was a mistake. Other nights you remind yourself that everyone who built something bigger had to survive this stage. The moment when it stops being fun and starts becoming a real business. Slowly the crisis passes. You caught the problem early enough. The pigs recover. The water system gets fixed properly instead of being patched together. You create a daily routine, a checklist, a rhythm that doesn't depend on memory. And somewhere along the way, something changes. You're no longer reacting to 28 pigs. You're managing them. There's a difference between farming and running a farm. Level 2 is where you learn that difference. You still have debt. You still lose sleep sometimes. But you're calmer now. Not because problems disappeared, but because you survived worse. The panic that defined level 1 is gone. In its place is something stronger. Experience. Then you look at the numbers. Mortality is down. Feed costs are predictable. The water system hasn't failed since you fixed it. And for the first time since taking that loan, every expense is paid and there's still profit left. Not a huge profit, but a real one. Earned, not imagined. 28 Pigs taught you that scaling isn't about doing more of the same thing. It's about becoming the kind of person who can handle more. More money, more risk, more responsibility. 28 Pigs. One loan. One health scare that almost broke you. Countless nights doing math you never wanted to learn. And a version of you that's stronger than the one who started. You've officially survived level 2. But level 3 won't ask if you're ready. Because next, it's no longer about keeping pigs alive. It's about building a farm that can grow, make consistent profit, and keep running without you standing over it every single hour. That's where small farmers become real business owners. And that's a completely different kind of hard. So if you don't want to miss level 3, where 28 Pigs becomes something much bigger, follow now. The journey is only getting started.